Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for tuning in. If this is your first time watching my videos, please do make sure you subscribe and tap the notification bell as well so you can see my future videos as well. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own crochet braids, how to make sure that the polystyrene wig head fits your head when you make your wig on it, and also how to install your crochet braids onto a wig to make a braided wig. So here I'm just showing you how I make the individual braids. So I divided up the hair so that I could get equal pieces. So break it into two, then break that into two again, then break the next piece into four. So depending on how big or small you want your braids is going to depend on how you do this part. So for mine, I wanted them quite small because I didn't want the braids to be heavy on my head. So I made them small. And then I section out about 1/4 of one side of that, and then I put it over the top of the braids. Over the top of the main strands. And then what I'm basically doing here is just showing you the 3 individual pieces. So they should be roughly equal size. So then in order for me to create my crochet braid, I take the far right side and put it behind the piece of hair that I'm actually making my braids on. So whether you're using hair, rope, string, whatever, you're going to take one piece and put it behind, and then all you're basically going to do is start braiding. So what's important here is to make sure that you're really not braiding tight. So you know with crochet braids you have the loop at the top. You want to make sure you've got space at the top. So when I first started doing this, I didn't leave enough space at the top. But the thing is, if you leave more space at the top, it makes your braids actually flatter, so it allows your braids to like sit down at the roots, because the hair's not braided, the hair's just out, if that makes sense. So you're going to see as the video goes along basically what I mean. If I do need to come back in and explain anything else, then I will do, but for now just enjoy the video.
Bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag saucy. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag saucy.
Okay, so altogether one pack made about 40, I would say almost 40 braids. So that will give you a rough idea. So this is really helping you to save money by making your own, because I know most packs are about £5 and you get maybe about 10 pieces of hair in it. So if you think about how much money you'll be saving just by making your own, then this is really beneficial. This is really, you know, financially, whatever the word is. Okay, so what I've done at this point is I've attached a wig stand to the polystyrene head. I've also put a beanie, so like a beanie hat, on the mannequin head. So what this basically does is just makes the head bigger. So when I measured the circumference of the head, the mannequin head, I think it was 13 inches and my head was 22 inches. So obviously you can tell the mannequin head is almost 2 times smaller than my head. So the beanie basically just makes it bigger so that when I put my wig on it, it has the right measurements basically to make sure that the wig actually fits my head. Because if I make it according to the size of just the mannequin head, what's going to happen is when I come to put my wig on, it's not going to fit my head, it's going to be too small. Another thing to bear in mind is how you're spacing out your braids. So as you can see, I've left a lot of space in my braids. And then as I get closer to the top, that's when I kind of start to fill in any missing spots so that the wig can still look full without it being too heavy. So I make sure that I kind of do like a brick effect. So between every two, on top of that, there'll be one that falls in the middle, kind of like how you'd naturally do box braids anyway. But in the back, I've left a lot of space. You know, I've just made it really spacious at the back so that the whole thing is not full. It's mainly just the top that's full in order to cover any gaps. Because if you do it too full, it's going to look bulky, it's going to look unnatural, it's going to look ugly. Another thing with this is I'm not doing the whole thing box braids. That's why the video is going to cut short. All I'm basically showing you is how you can do it if you are going to do a full box braid wig. But because I'm going to be doing a style in the middle, I'm going to leave it like that. But what you could do is cut out the crown section and install a frontal or a closure, so that obviously you'll be able to part your hair and see like a scalp effect in the braids that you're doing. But I will be doing another video that I will probably link below to show you how I completed this look.
Long as you alright, then me alright. Me know you're mad, that's why me like you. To a woman that likes right. You see bump up the proper sign, so back it up, me there behind you. To slap it make a nice. Snap a random picture, she put it on any side. Mama swine, your skin clean, thick eyes. Blush bright, so me now a choice. Sister,